Well. Good morning, everybody. It's just been a long time since I've talked to any of my friends, and I want to apologize to several of them. Kiersey and also Lyle with no hippie truck and transportation. I owe you guys a big freaking apology, guys. I'm sorry I haven't kept in touch with you. My fault. It's been a mess here in Texas. Uh, If anybody hasn't heard yet, that we ended up dissolving the company of Smoking Logistics. We just we couldn't get the loads that we wanted, and what loads we could get. It was always a hassle. I went through a phase there. I ended up with violations on my CDL, but we're all clarified. I think out of the nine, one was really a violation, and it really fell back on the company, but ended up being on my record. But it got resolved and everything, and just one thing after another. It just cost, and we didn't have our sticker for our truck, and that ended up costing us because every time we crossed over into any other state, we had to have fuel tax. Well, you had to have a permit and all that crap, so it just got unusual. I've been out of work. We shut down on the around just before the week before Memorial Day weekend. I did a run to Arizona. I had a trailer piggyback, 40-foot a PJ trailer, low bed, and I drove it from Houston, Texas, all the way to just outside Phoenix, and Tempe is where it was, Tempe, Arizona. And I took that one in, and of course, with things are going, you'd think you'd get a load back out and coming back to the east, and apparently we weren't able to accomplish that, and ended up deadheading all the way back to Devine, Texas, where I'm at right now. Anyway, that weekend, my wife came down for about 3 weeks and spent 3 weeks with me. I hadn't seen her in about 100 days, and that was enjoyable. Her and my dog, my dog came down and spent about 3 weeks with me, and then I just had my birthday here last week. I turned 61. I talked to Jamal, my trainer. It was good to talk to him and his future bride, his fiance, and it was so great to talk to him and just go over the stuff that I've been going through. It's been tough. Not making a lot of money, not making really any money. But my daughter, my son-in-law, that kept me in the trailer, kept me up. I haven't had to pay for anything just yet. I tried, but they wouldn't accept anything. And now I'm in the process of trying to get a job here in southern Texas, which has been a nightmare in itself. Being my age and my background, yes, there's truck driving jobs, but I'm done with truck driving, folks. I'm just completely exhausted. I'm tired of being away from my wife, even though I still am. She's coming. Her health conditions are getting worse, and she needs somebody with her. And I'm giving it this one more week here in Texas. And if something doesn't come clear, I have a bunch of applications out there, uh, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I'm giving it another week. And my family here, they're all planning their vacation, going to the lake sometime in the middle of this week. I'm not going because I'm staying here, kind of watching animals, and I don't know what's going to happen. So anyway, for now, I'm just hanging out. I'm just trying to find work. I know a bunch of you guys. I know I could probably go back to Prime tomorrow if I wanted to, but I'm not looking going back into truck driving anymore. I'm I'm to that point where I'm just tired of not being away from my wife these many years that I've been. I just want to be with her, and I really don't have no future in Missouri myself. It's just nothing there. There's great opportunity down here being an ex-veteran. I can, well, I say that, but I ain't got no hits yet. But there's Lackland Air Force Base, there's Fort Sam Houston, and Randolph Air Base within a 50-mile radius of me. Um, I'm trying to get out of that and get into a day to day routine. Working 5 days a week, 6 days if I have to, and working normal hours, and just so that I can get it established down here, so that I can get my wife and my dog, my wife down here, So that's still being a chaotic mess because freaking houses and shit, nothing's selling up at the house. Had it on the market now for almost about 5 months now. The house and everything's been on the market, but that ain't helped me none. But anyway, I just wanted to touch bases to some of my YouTube family out there. I see I still has 295 subscribers, and I still appreciate you hanging in there. I switched the name, and I'm probably going to switch it again. I just wanted everybody to recognize this, that it was me. But I'll probably switch it back over to Trike Rider because of my trike, and I'll put Curtis Barnes on the side of it so everybody will recognize who it is. But as far as doing any trucking in the future, I have not made a decision. I don't want to. I'm still good until I do have a CDLA still. I lost my hazmat endorsement because I didn't have enough time to get it renewed in the system, and I have to have fingerprints, and people here just don't seem to care about that hazmat, and I do. But anyway, I lost my hazmat endorsement, but I still maintain my tanker endorsement. And I'm still good till mid-October when I'm scheduled for another DOT physical because everybody knows I'm a diabetic. So we're going to see if that hangs. If not, then I'm going to have to do something else. But anyway, I just wanted to say hi to everybody, and I'm really sorry for just being offline and out of the grid and not talking to nobody. It's just been a chaotic mess. I know, Lyle, you tried to call me several times, and I apologize, buddy. I just ain't had time to get back to you. It seems like when you call me, I'm in the middle of talking to an employer or something like that. Kirsty tried to call me. I'm glad you're feeling better, darling, and everything. Congratulations, Lyle, on your student passing and getting upgraded up to his vehicle. I'm glad you're getting to go home as well, getting that bong break that you need, and that's awesome. Kirsty, you're just yourself, girl. You're hanging in there, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I know there's been some comments made here recently between two different people that I'm familiar with, but I've met one, but I've never met the other one. Trucker Nene and David H. And I met them at the terminal a couple times, by passing by and saying hi to them. I didn't really sit down and talk to them. But, I have a comment on that. I've lost my mother as well. It's sad because I just lost her not more than 5 years ago. She died just recently. Everybody, I told you my birthday was June 6th. And she happened to die on my birthday as well. So Trucker Nene, if you're watching or if you even know about seeing this video, darling, hey, I feel for you. I understand your pain. I have it. That day really upsets me. It's not really a good happy birthday present, but but it really takes me off to the side, and I miss my mother more than anything in this world. She was somebody I could have talked to with all this going on, but and she'd help me out that way. But I miss that. And it's tough, and I understand, sweetie. But anyway, get off that subject before I lose it. Everybody thinks I'm faking crying, which I don't care what they think. If you got a problem with it, you can come see me about it. But anyway, other than that, everybody, I'm doing fine. I want to mention Eric and Jenna. You guys, I know you were just down here a week ago, down in Laredo. I should have called you. I've got your phone number, and we could have probably hooked up and visited. I'm sorry, but again, remember, I'm only 135 miles from Laredo Yard. I know exactly where the yard is. I've been there with my trainer, and you guys come right through 35 if you're not going out. Well, you got to go up to get 10 anyway. But I live right up the road, a little town called Divine, Texas, and they've got some truck stops there. Got a brand new QT truck stop there. It's really good. And there's several places. The America fuel spot on 35, just south of here, south of Divine, down closer to Laredo. That's a good place to pull into and park. There are several different places down here that I've noticed since I've been down here where you can park a truck, excuse me. But hopefully one of these days you guys come back through and we might be able to hook up. If I see you post something that you're headed to Laredo, I'll give you a call and let you know. But I'm glad to hear you guys are getting Rob Lowe on your set. That's awesome. That's exciting. I'm really looking forward to watching that video for sure. And don't get me wrong, everybody, Prime didn't do me wrong. I did myself wrong. I mean, I needed to learn a little bit more, and what I should have done, and nothing against what my trainer told me or anybody, I probably should have tried company like Kirsty told me, gave it a try for a year, and then thought about lease op, and then I could have done something else totally different. But I did what I did, and it didn't work out for me. Not saying it's, not working out for everybody else, just it didn't work out for me. So nothing against Prime. Was an awesome company, and I have nothing against Prime. They gave me my CDL, they trained me with a good trainer. They gave me everything I needed, and I just I needed to put it together for myself, and I didn't accomplish that. And that was my fault. But great company, loved it. And if I had a choice to go back, I'll put it this way: if I had another issues, I'd probably be still with Prime on my own, because that means I wouldn't have to go nowhere. But I've got other issues that I got to take care of, and truck driving ain't it for now. So, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I blowed 10 minutes or almost 11 minutes on my deal. I wanted to apologize again each and every one of my viewers. I know, and I'm going to try to keep coming in here every once in a while. It's not going to be like a daily basis, but if something new comes up or pops up, we'll talk and give you a little idea of what's like down here in southern Texas, which is flat hot right now. It's miserable. Thank God my daughter and them have a swimming pool. I'm able to go cool off when it gets too hot. But anyway, I'll check you guys later. Always remember, keep driving and striving for perfection, just like you're doing. Hope to see some comments. Please like it. If you like, comment, subscribe. I mean, you can subscribe to my channel. I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to be there every day, but at least I'm giving it a try back. I knew I needed to get back on here. But anyway, I hope you all have a great day. Be safe, take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.